Welcome to Ulan Vital. Our guest today is Dr. Guy Furno. Dr. Guy, you've been practicing how long?
25 years.
Okay. And in 25 years, you've amassed a lot of workable protocol.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I know you're a graduate of nutrition response testing, a clinical master.
Yes.
But I'd like to take in this next minute or two, let us know one of the clinical pearls, one of the most important factors in terms of patient management in a nutrition practice.
One of the most important things with a nutrition practice, much more so than in a chiropractic practice, is maintaining good control over the patient.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ways of doing that is we're starting to make lifestyle changes with them. It has to be done on the correct gradient or level.
Mm-hmm.
We can't force them into doing too many things too quickly. Even if they're doing some things that happen to be very bad for their body.
I mean, what about, somebody comes in and says, oh yeah, I drink 10 Coca-Colas a day.
That's a good example. So if they're drinking 10 Coca-Colas a day and they're addicted to Coke, obviously they need to get off Coke.
Mm-hmm.
But if I come in and I tell that patient, okay, that's it, you have to stop drinking Coca-Cola, they're going to rebel a little bit. They might be able to do it for a week or two out of sheer willpower, and then they're going to get all pissy, and they're going to hate me, and then they're going to quit, which means they're not going to get well.
Interesting. I think you raise a good point, because I know a lot of practitioners, especially when they have a fixed viewpoint, sugar is bad, Cokes are bad, which they are.
Yeah.
However, they're so fixed that when the patient says, I'm drinking 10, their reaction is 10 Coca-Colas a day. Do you realize what that's doing to your body? Make him wrong, make him wrong, make him wrong. You've got to knock it off immediately.
Exactly.
And if you're not willing to stop drinking Coke, I'm not taking you as my patient. So now, what's wrong with that picture?
You're going to have a failure.
Yeah.
You're not going to get them well. You're not going to achieve the purpose. So what you actually need to do is come in from a different perspective. Yes, we know that these 10 Cokes a day are horrible for that patient. However, we need to make them right about their decision.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell them you're doing a terrible thing to yourself and I make them wrong about it, they're actually going to fight and try and make themselves right about it,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to argue with me.
Mm-hmm.
So if I make them right about it, yes, I understand you like Coke. It tastes good. You drink it 10 a day, you've been doing it. There's probably a little addiction going on in there, and they'll usually agree with me. Let's see if we can cut that down to 9 a day.
So you're willing to drop them down by 1 a day?
That's all I need them to do. I just need them to improve. I don't need them to do this. I just need them to improve a little bit at a time. So if we cut them down to 9 a day for a week, they come in the next week, hey, how did you do? Well, I was able to stay below 9. One day I went over, I had 10, but I did 9 for 6 days. Great. That's phenomenal. Well done. So let's go for a full week now of not going over 9.
Wow, so you'd even stay at 9.
I didn't stay 9 because they went over one day. They didn't actually complete it.
Got it.
So when they come in now and they tell me, hey, doc, I was able to do 9 and I had 8 one day and I had 7 another, great. Now let's move down to 8. Now let's move down to 7. So we're doing it on a gradient that they can handle. It's very easy for them. They don't feel pressured. They don't feel like they have to justify their decisions even though they know it may be a wrong decision.
Great, great. I think that's excellent advice. I hope everybody watching out of Ulan Vital takes it to heart. Thank you.
Thank you.